Hey guys, CombatEX with another PvZ, and this game is a PvZ on Lost Temple, or sorry, Shattered Temple. The question that's on all your minds: why haven't I posted a video in a while? Being lazy. That's pretty much it. I've been active, I haven't died or anything. Just being lazy. But I'm gonna start posting videos. Well, it's not that I ever stopped, but yeah. And this game, this game is actually a little special. So, my good old friend here, CatZ, CatZ, whatever you want to call him, garbage Zerg player, whatever. He had this thing where what he said was, we played one time before where he beat me with it was like a 10-minute game where roaches got inside my base and then I died. And he's like, next game you play with against me, record it, and despite the winner, post it on YouTube. And I was just like, I don't post games where I lose, but I was just like, you know what, why not, right? Like, why not? Let's do it up. And so this game, I'm posting despite me winning or losing. So this game I actually can lose. And why am I doing it? I don't really know, to be honest. I just figured, I'm like, yeah, I might as well just agree with it. I don't know why. I just, so throwing some excitement here and there for you guys. So again, this game, I'm not going to say if I'm winning or losing, but it's pretty much whoever I'm going to post this game regardless whether I win or lose. So here it is on YouTube. I know you guys are all seeing the lag. I'm seeing it with you guys. This lag is actually an in-game lag. And I don't know what it is. Like, if you guys have, I've messed around with my Camtasia settings so much. If you guys have a better program to use for me to record, if you guys have, that can also do those zoom in effects and, all that stuff that I do. If you guys know of a program, please let me know, because, this is, really bad. You guys are seeing as well as I am that, this quality is really, really crappy. And so, well, not quality, but, the lag, I guess, is just really, really bad. So yeah, let me know if you guys know what it's. I know for sure the problem is in my program that I'm using to record. So if you guys have any advice, then by all means let me know. And now let's get to this game. Alright, so first thing I want to just quickly talk about, look at my wall. I walled, so there's an entrance at the left, I guess, if you want to look at the ramp, at the left side of the ramp as opposed to the right side. And the reason for that is because when I transfer my probes, they can be transferred faster to my expansion as opposed to going all the way around and then going to my expansion. That's why I left that opening there as opposed to at the right, if you know what I mean. And, that's usually what you want to do. You want to leave the opening at the place where your probes can get faster to your expansion in PvZ. And also, I noticed that he was going 14 pool expand without gas. And whenever your opponent expands without gas, they're not looking to be aggressive with Zerglings. And so you're almost always safe to do a 1-gate expand when your opponent goes gasless expand. And so that's why I'm going 1-gate expand. And if your opponent, however, does 2-gate gas-filled expand, then, or gas with gas. What's the opposite of gasless? Gas with expand. If your opponent does a gas with expand, it sounds so awkward, but yeah, if your opponent does a expand with gas, then you want to go 3-gate expand. And the build I like to do in PvZ now after the Infestor nerf is pretty much I like to go 3 or 1-gate expand into super fast Void Ray, and that Void Ray is essentially to force your opponent to get really, really fast Spore Crawlers and sacrifice some economy for it, while defending against roach pressure and all that shenanigans. And after that, right after your Void Ray is halfway done, you get your robotics facility, and look how fast I'm getting my Stargate. I get it before the Forge. Right after the Void Ray is done, your opponent obviously wants Hydralisks or Infestors to attack you, and so I get my Colossus out as fast as I can. And it's a really, really rush. You really rush your tech, but it's calculated. So, if your opponent's not stupid, they're not going to attack you. Because, if you're a Zerg player, you're never going to attack a Protoss player that's going Void Rays unless you have Hydralisks or Infestors. So yeah, and then I go and get into 3 base, into 4 base, and then macro off from there. And another thing you guys want to do right when your expansion is done, if you're doing this build at least, right when your expansion is done, make the gas, the gas should be done roughly when the expansion is done. And also notice this, I have 20 probes mining, or 16 probes mining mineral fields at my main, and the rest are at my expansion, and then I rallied my main nexus to my expansion. That is the optimal way to mine, so make sure you guys do that. right when the Stargate's done, chrono boost the Void Ray out, because again, this Void Ray needs to be chrono boosted out so you don't lose to early Roach pressure. It's very, very crucial that you chrono boost the Void Ray out so Roach pressure, Roach Ling all-ins don't beat you. And now I'm just getting up to 3 gateways and then getting my... Just playing pretty standard, nothing too special here, just playing pretty damn standard, nothing special at all really. And now, just killing the Zergling, was that worth it? 1 force field for a Zergling? Nah, not so much, but whatever, it's not like it's going to cost me the game, hopefully not. And now, just taking my expansions. Again, another thing, you guys probably saw this in all my other videos, stop at 1 Void Ray. The Void Ray is mostly just for a psychological advantage to force your opponent to make Hydralisk and all that shenanigans. So, you just want to stop at 1 Void Ray, and... yeah, I'm just going to make this Void Ray scout to see how many bases he has, all that good stuff. And another thing, notice what I did. I sent this probe out just right up there to make sure I know when he's going to be attacking me. That's all I really need the Void Ray, the probe for. And I set that probe up there so I know when he's going to attack me, and so I'm safe to kill the destructible rocks and have time to run back to my own base. If I see an attack coming, it's pretty much to give me vision. That's the short way of saying what I just said. And now, again, look what I did with my Void Ray. All I did was pick off some drones and then run away. That's all you have to do with the Void Ray. It's not meant to kill anything. Those drones, I'm just picking them off because, I don't know, I guess he's bad and, well, that's pretty much it. And so, yeah, now, again, I apologize for the lag. I know I'm gonna keep apologizing for it because every time I notice it. Right when your robotics facility is done, you want to get your robotics support bay, and then chrono boost 2 obs out. And the way the build timings work is you should be able to chrono boost 2 obs out right when the Void Ray is done, or right when the Colossus base finishes. And now, yeah, he's on 3 base, and I killed 10 frickin' drones with that. So, yeah, and another thing is, when your obs are out, your Void Ray should still be alive because they shouldn't have Hydralisk out at this time. And so now what you do with the Void Ray is you pick off creep tumors with the Void Ray. So again, you make it really, really, really cost effective. This Void Ray is really cost effective. And now I just pick off all these creep tumors, and then after I pick off those creep tumors, then the Void Ray's job is pretty much done. Again, sniping overlords here and there is obviously a plus, but that's not really guaranteed. What is guaranteed is 1 or 2 drone kills and then creep tumors with obs. And now I'm just taking my 3rd base and just playing standard, just macroing up, right? I got my robotics facility, I got my robotics support bay. I'm just macroing up, and again, wall your bases. It's so important to wall your bases. Zerg lives off being able to attack from multiple areas. If you can deny that, you pretty much you got a really big advantage, you pretty much take away Zerg's main power, I guess. And now again, just macroing up, and I see him trying to go for my rocks at my 3rd base, and now I'm gonna go defend that. And again, look at the obs positioning. They're positioned so I know exactly when he's gonna attack me and where he's gonna attack me. And now, yeah, he's gonna try to break these rocks down. Again, force fields are very important, and I'm lagging like a little. I don't want to swear because if I swear I can't make money off this YouTube video, but I'm lagging really badly. All right, and now he's trying to snipe my sentries. So, CatZ is not a bad player. He's trying to snipe my sentries, which is exactly what you're supposed to be doing as Zerg. If you know your army's pretty much dead, and I'm just making gateways. I'm just, again, like I said, I'm macroing up, chrono boosting, constantly keeping on top of my chrono boost. Another habit all you guys want to get into is, right when you build a unit, or, anything for that matter, every time you just build something, just chrono boost it. Why not, right? When you get into the later stages of the game, you're not probably going to have perfect chrono boost. So, whenever you see something being built, whenever you're building something, just 1C or whatever hotkey you have for your nexus, just click C with that hotkey, and then just chrono boost. Even if it's already being chrono boosted, so what? You're not gonna no one has no one that I know at least has perfect chrono. I'm pretty sure no one has perfect chrono boost where they're on 5 bases and none of their nexuses are above 30 energy. So even if something is already being chrono boosted, just chrono boost it again. Obviously, that being said, don't chrono boost 20 times at once, because that probably wouldn't be the best idea. And by not the best idea, I mean a horrible idea where you're totally scrubby if you're doing it. But yeah, honestly, just chrono boost whenever. It's really important. And now, again, he's going for these back rocks. I guess that's smart on his part, but I don't get it, because his army is going to be trapped in here, so I don't really see this army is essentially dead. And I'm sure this is his whole army. And I was gonna make sentries, but I realized I probably wouldn't have got the force fields up in time. And so I'm like, alright, let's make some stalkers here. And now, like, I don't get it. Like, I think he's trying to target my Nexus, which is not even really targeting. Like, I don't get what these units are here for. Like, I don't know what, like, he's trying to do with them, but, you know, whatever. Like, whatever suits him. I'm lagging like crazy during all these battles, as you guys can see, but whatever. I don't want to mention it to him because then he's going to say, oh, you're making excuses for why you lost, so I'm just not going to mention it to him. And now, like, yeah, so I'm pretty much just Pac-Man. We're both on 4 base. Who's ahead of when you're both people on 4 bases? Obviously the Protoss. And I keep asking him, like, are you sure you want me to record this? Because, like, he's saying, oh, you have to record so everyone can see that you suck. And, like, alright, man, if you want me to record, I will. And now I'm giving him chances. I'm like, are you sure you want me to post this on YouTube? Are you sure you want me to post your humiliation on YouTube? And it seems like he does want me to, so I'm just not going to bother with it. And now, yeah, like, he's going mass roaches, and I should be technically switching into Immortals, but once you get a critical amount of Colossus, then even roaches don't do anything against. That's the point where, like, Colossus one-shot roaches, and that's when you really start, like, owning shit up. And now, like, these roaches, this is really smart on his part. These roaches got up there. That's not smart on his part. That's stupid on my part. I should have had, I should have walled this off, and so these roaches should never have been able to get up here. And now, because of those, I have to split my army up. Now, he can even kill my natural. And yeah, now this is exactly, again, he didn't do anything good here. This is just my fault for not being able to wall that off. Just because I didn't wall that off, he's able to get me on 2 different fronts, and pretty much, like, do all this damage. He took out 2 bases, and now I'm on 2 bases, and he's on 4, probably 5 if he's half decent. So most likely 4 then. And now I'm gonna just, again, right when your expansions die, it's really, really important that if you're in, like, a normal situation where they sniped your hatchery or whatever, make sure you rebuild it right away, because, like I can't stress how important it is to just pretend like it never happened and just rebuild right away. And now, again, he's being really smart by constantly trying to counterattack in all these different paths. And, I don't really recommend doing this necessarily, because this relies essentially on your opponent being bad. Because, like, if a person's playing perfectly, which, again, if you guys watch my videos, I try to play in the sense that my opponent plays perfectly. And if your opponent plays perfectly, then they should never be able to get harassed the way he's harassing me, but I'm obviously not playing perfectly, and so I am getting harassed. But that's why I don't really recommend his style, because if you are playing properly, then you shouldn't be getting harassed like this. Regardless, as a Zerg player, by the way, do what he does, where you just burrow random crap everywhere. Like, if you're harassing with roaches, just burrow them when you see an army coming to them, because it's so annoying as a Protoss player to constantly get, you know, an obs everywhere. It's really, really annoying. And now, you know, 5 DTs putting them up everywhere. You know, these DTs again. I just honestly, they're meant to just, like, I don't know. I just want to see what he's doing, because I haven't really had vision on him for a while, and I just want to see, you know, testing where he's making spore collars. And now, like, what the hell is this? Like, I can't click anything. Like, this is like bullcrap, right? Like, what the hell? Whatever. So right now, honestly. Again, never attack your opponent. It's so important to just never attack your opponent. Like, there's no need to ever attack. Like, I'm just defending, and macroing, and he's trying to be the one harassing, and he's getting not so cost-efficient trades. The only trade he got that was actually cost-efficient was the one where he killed my 3rd and my 4th base, which shouldn't really have happened if I just walled my 3rd base off. So, like, again, just defend. Just, again, all you guys need to take this advice. Like, I can't stress how important just defending is. Like, believe me, people think, like, defending is just, like, you know, for noobs and whatnot, and, like, you know, if you're defending, you're not, like, lots of people complain, oh, you use turtle in your base the whole time and that's why you won. Like, no, guys, defending is so crucial. Like, again, I do these small harassments, like, I'm getting a war prism and harassing his main like that. Yeah, by all means, do those types of harassments, but just make sure you always expand, defend. Like, if you guys look at Starcraft 1, all the games went, like, no battle ever happened until, like, the freaking, like, both people were on 4 bases, and that's always because at Starcraft 1 was played perfectly, where everyone mastered it, and so they knew that they should never attack their opponent, because if they do, then they'll be in a disadvantage. So again, always defend, and once you get really, really good at defending, you're not gonna lose. Like, you're not gonna lose to stupid harassment like this. And I'm not really losing, guys. I'm getting really, really good trades off here. Like, I'm actually in a really big lead. You guys might not think so, but I am. because he's getting such crappy trades off with these engagements, and so technically his 4 base is not really a 4 base Zerg, it's actually more like a 3 base efficiently mining Zerg, because he's wasting that one base worth of income on pretty much trying to harass me. And so now it's like I'm on 5 base versus technically 4, but you know, realistically 3, because 1 base of income is just going towards this failed harassment. And honestly, all I'm doing is just macroing, right? I'm just making sure I'm making units, and that's pretty much it, right? And the rest of my main base, I should have mentioned this earlier on in the game, I have pylons around my base, and you should always have pylons around your base. I'm probably going to do that with my 3rd base too, yeah, or my 5th. This main, I pretty much make pylons everywhere. And yeah, honestly, he's just kind of constantly trying to harass me, and I'm just constantly defending. Again, Chrono Boost. Whenever you see something just being made, just Chrono Boost it, right? Just why not? And now I'm pretty sure I won this, so what does Combat do when he knows he's won? That's right, I type easy in the middle of the map. And for all you guys that ever play against me, make sure you don't stay in the game too long when you know you lost, because this is exactly what happens. And he's just going to be humiliated. He's streaming right now, actually, so they're around like 3,000 people watching me own the crap out of him, so yeah. And now again, getting carriers. Late game carriers are actually really good transition, because if you can afford them, you know, why not, right? And motherships, again, like late game motherships, like I can't stress how important like motherships are late game. Now that they got their buff, they're really good late game. Before they weren't really good late game, but now they are. And this War Prism was just sitting here, like pretty much jerking itself off until now, which I should have used it before, but whatever. And now he's coming to attack me, so just Guardian Shield, and what is this? Oh my, what the hell? Are you guys watching this? Are you guys watching this? Alright guys, let's hope for the best. Alright, this is cross my fingers and hope that I win this battle. Oh, I hear Baneling exploding, and I think I came out on top on that. Alright, sick, cool. Alright, good stuff. And now, you know, just killing his main and pretty much just killing him everywhere. And now, yeah, this is honestly just game now. He's on 4 base, I'm on 6 base. And I want him to take the last tower so he can see me typing easy, but, you know, whatever. And now, yeah, killing his hive. Like, honestly, DT harassment is really important. Like, not DT harassment where you just send DTs and hope for the best. DT harassment where you know that, like, those 3 DTs main, they would have killed stuff no matter what. I know he has production facilities there. I know I would have done damage there. Like, that's not one of those harassment where you, oh my god, please don't have spores, and then they have spores and you lose. And if they don't have spores, you just got lucky. And so, harassment where you know it's going to do damage, like those DTs in his main, are good harassment. And now, I don't know what those hydras are doing. Let's pretend like we didn't see that, because I don't want to make any more fun of CatZ that I already have. And I noticed that he killed my DT at my at his 5th base, so I'm gonna go send another one over there. And he's being really smart. Like, this is what lots of Zerg players should be doing. Look at the middle of the map. He has spines and spores everywhere in the middle of the map. That's really smart. You guys should all be doing that as Zerg players, because once it gets to a late game, then you need to make sure that, like, you know, you don't, like, you need to make sure that you got your side of the map and they got their side. Like, that's just something you gotta do. And now I'm gonna get this War Prism, bring it off to the other base, and kill that base. And yeah, like, this army composition is a late game army composition. This is like an almost an unbeatable army composition. And look, I'm just chrono boosting everything. Just keep chrono boosting, right? It's just, why not? And also, a lot of people have the questions: how many cannons do I get per expansion? Honestly, I get little. But I get little because I'm good. I can always react in time and make sure that I can bring my army to wherever the Zerglings or whatever are to kill my expansion. But if you're at a lower level, try to get like around 6 or 7, because like there's 2 types of getting cannons at your expansion. One type is getting cannons so you can move your army into position to defend. The other type is to actually defend the expansion with cannons. And that means like getting like 7 or 8 cannons. I never actually get 7 or 8 cannons, because I think that, well, I know that if your reaction time is fast enough, optimally, cannons are only there to actually just buy time for your army to get there. And so, you know, if you're going to be playing perfectly, then you want to make sure you only get a little bit, just to pretty much buy time for your army to get there. And but you know, if you're at like a bronze, silver, hell, if I'll go all the way up to like, you know, like mid-masters, get like 7 or 8, because, you know, you're probably not going to react in time. Let's be honest here. And now, yeah, like Carrier, Archon, Colossus, Void Ray, Stalker, Mothership. Like, there's no way, there's no Zerg composition that can actually, like, hard counter this. Hell, no Zerg composition can actually probably beat this. And now I'm just gonna go and own him pretty much, because he's dead. And, like, he's looking, like, I'm limiting his bases, right? Like, that's pretty important to limit your opponent's bases. Like, it shouldn't really happen, like, you shouldn't actually be able to limit your opponent's bases if they're playing well, but CatZ really isn't, so, yeah. And now I'm just gonna go 1A into his base and pretty much just own the crap out of him, and, yeah, that's pretty much what's gonna happen, and and he's probably gonna play PvZ any second now, and anytime now, and there we go, alright, GG, and he leaves. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and again, look forward to more coming out, and like again, someone inboxed me on my YouTube letting me know how I can fix this lag, or at least another program or whatever, and just some quick announcements, I guess. I don't really have anything much to say. I'm going to be streaming, you know, sometime later during the day or during the week. I'll give you guys an announcement about that. And that's all really have to say. You know, look forward to more coming out, and I'm going to keep playing Starcraft and putting videos out. So, yeah. Peace out, guys.